Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us here on Spooky Time Talk. My guest tonight is going to be Adam, and we're going to talk spooky.
Spooky.
How are you tonight, Adam?
Oh, I'm getting some shivers.
Yeah?
Knowing it's going to be spooky in here.
My name's Roxanne. Did you know that, Adam?
I do now.
Adam, I wanted to know, have you ever met the Muffin Man?
I don't like to talk about it, but one time I did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it spooky?
It was spooky. It was vaguely dusty of flour in there.
Yeah?
It was spooky.
Was he large or just a really small Muffin Man?
Well, it's really weird because he wears like the big suit out in public, but he's just really like this like scrawny little stick guy, which makes it even more spooky knowing that he's dressing up as a big guy.
Dressing up.
Yeah.
Speaking of dressing up, it's Halloween season.
That is right.
Have you met my friend Frank?
We're acquainted.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And Leo, it looks like Leo is taking a nap this evening.
Well, poor Leo.
What I wanted to know, Adam, was your favorite costume.
My
For
favorite
Halloween.
costume for Halloween. Well, let's see, last year I was a cowboy, and that was pretty fun. I liked being a cowboy.
Yeah?
Didn't scare anybody, but I felt good. One time I was that kid from E.T., and I put a milk crate basket on the front of my bike and rode around.
That's a pretty good one.
I got some good candy that year, but I peaked. So it's never been the same after.
How old were you the last time you went trick-or-treating?
I don't know. Maybe before high school.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's been a while.
So I have one last question for you.
All right.
And you have 10 seconds to answer it because
Okay.
we're almost finished this evening.
All right.
If you had a ghost to haunt you forever, which ghost would it be?
Myself.
How are you going to haunt yourself?
Exactly. It's spooky.
Well, thanks for plugging that spooky into my spooky time talk for this evening. So we're getting ready to wrap it up. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you come back next Halloween. But you can't come back as a cowboy. You'll have to think of something different.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Spooky Time Talk. And we'll be here again next Wednesday.
Hi, Adam. Welcome to my show today.
Thank you.
If you could live anywhere on this planet and take everything with you, what would that be, and where would you choose to live?
I haven't been to too many places. I haven't seen the West Coast too much, but I think I would still kind of, I don't know. I like the idea of warm weather, but I also like being around a lake or something like that. If I was going to go warm weather, I was thinking maybe Arizona, but if I'm talking lake, I don't know where. So,
in regards to that question, do you have any crazy roommate stories?
Yes. So one time I had this roommate in college that he was a very interesting fellow. He was just your typical like hippie-looking dude. He had long hair. He would wear like an earring that had like a feather just on.
Were they
one ear.
dreaded? Were like matted up, dreaded?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like he was a fun guy, but he liked to like go out a lot. And one night he came home and decided he was hungry at like 3 a.m. and he was gonna make like eggs. Well, he started making eggs, but instead of cracking the eggs and putting them in the pan, he cracked them and they fell right on the stovetop and they caught on fire. Well, I was actually asleep while this whole thing was going on, but I guess my other roommates came and they were like, And they were like, something smells like it's burning. And this like 6 foot tall, long haired hippie dude is just huddled in the corner crying because he couldn't make eggs because he cracked them right on the stovetop.
Was he high?
More than likely.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
That is great. I don't think I have a story to top that. What is your mom's favorite catchphrase?
It'd probably be, oh, jeepers.
Does she say that instead of curse words?
Yeah.
Does she curse?
Not often. Like, the most I hear is damn it, Adam.
Oh, okay.
But that's about the most of it.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Personally.
Well, damn it, Adam. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, Adam, it's good having you here. I want to find out a little bit more about your background,
All right.
where you went to school at, where you were raised at, and
Okay.
just introduce yourself to me.
All right, sounds good. I'm Adam. I'm from outside of Philadelphia. Grew up there in a little rural area, not too Amish, but you know, if you wanted to get to the Amish, you were right down the road from that.
Right.
And then I kind of got into music and playing guitar, and then I found out that you could go to college to become a recording engineer, so that's what I did. I came down here to Nashville to go to Belmont University, and I just jumped headfirst into that program to and just learn about recording. And
Okay.
yeah,
All right. Are you at Belmont now too?
I'm
Or-
not. I graduated, I guess, over a year ago.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you were smaller, did you have an interest in this type of business?
Not really. You know, thought I was probably going to go more into like construction or something like that because my favorite toy growing up was Legos, and I was always building and stuff. So, my mom told me like last year, she was like, I always thought that you were going to become like a Lego engineer and like be
Right.
building sets and stuff like that. I was like, well, you should have told me that. Maybe I would have done that.
Exactly.
But,
exactly.
yeah.
Now, what were some of your favorite movies and stuff? Did you have any other interest outside when you're talking about video production and things like that?
Mhm.
Did you ever really get interested in what went on behind the scenes? Is that what got you interested in this, perhaps?
I never really got into like videos per se. It was more like the music and the production.
Okay. Okay.
So I got real into like music production and how that stuff went, and then kind of went down the road of learning how they do it on like video sets and how
Right.
they record all the audio, like the dialogue and background effects and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So I found that real interesting.
All right. If you could make any type of movie, what type of movie would you probably make?
It would probably be something that kind of makes you think a little bit, but also more on like the comedy side. I don't like anything too serious. You know, just want something that's a little bit more uplifting.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Well, that's cool. That's really, I like to hear how you got your gifts and talents and how you're actually out using those gifts and talents now.
Okay.
Really good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us, and I hope you much success in
Well,
your,
thank
in your
you very
field.
much.
Very much. Very
Thank you.
much.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hi, I'm Dr. Catherine Y. Brown. Welcome to PopUp Television. Just like good popcorn, we pop up and then we're gone. One host, one topic, one night. Tonight we are so excited to have Adam Krulevich with us. He's going to be sharing with us some amazing insights. He's a graduate of Belmont University, and I'm going to let him tell you a little bit more about himself. Thank you so much, Adam, for being here with us tonight.
Well, thank you very much, Catherine, for having me.
Yeah, so I know you said you're a graduate of Belmont. Go Bruins.
That's right.
Tell us a little bit more about your background.
So I came from outside of Philadelphia. Came down here to Nashville and kind of just fell in love with the city and just, you know, working around here. So I stuck around, constantly working in the audio-visual kind of area. and always just trying to better my work.
All right. So tonight's pop-up topic
All
is
right.
very interesting. Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
If you were to create a slogan for your life, what would the slogan be?
Well, I think that's a difficult one because, you know, you go through different parts of your life and maybe those slogans will change. Like I was saying, in high school, it was probably like, how can I be the most rebellious?
Okay.
He was just always challenging the rules and everything like that.
Okay.
College was more of, you know, let's try everything, you know, really just kind of jumping in there and, you know, not being afraid to make mistakes because, you know, that's the best way to learn. And then right now, it's just kind of go with the flow and try to figure out what to do next.
Where do you think you'll be at in the next 5 years if the slogan changes?
And I'm not quite sure. Maybe it'll be more focused on, you know, family type topics, seeing that kind of future, like what I need to do to, you know, be the best person I can for a bunch of other people, where I think right now the topic is more career oriented.
Career oriented. I love it. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. I think you've given us some amazing insights. So now we know that it is okay for us to be rebellious, right?
That's correct.
Challenge the rules,
Yep.
try everything, and go with the flow.
That's right.
Well, I think it's great. So anything else you want to share tonight?
I think just right now it's, you know, enjoying the spotlight.
Okay. Well, thank you for
Yep.
popping by with us tonight. And listen, you've heard it first on Pop-Up Television. Be rebellious, challenge the rules, try everything, and go with the flow.